All right, what's up, guys? If you're fucking scanning your chiropractic kids, stop. Or at least stop right now and listen. Stop, collaborate, and listen. We got Dr. Stephanie Libs, who has an upcoming workshop. We're going to give you
Steph is
more
back
details
for
on that in a bit, but I want you to hook. I want to hook her in and hook you in on this. Listen, one of the things that people are going to come away from your workshop, your adjusting seminar that's virtual, you guys can go to drstephanielibs.com, go click on those links above. One of the things that you told me behind the scenes that people are going to walk away from is, especially something you see a lot of pediatric chiropractors or future pediatric chiropractors maybe not doing or doing. You said to me was they scan. I want to go into this, and they scan and they're not doing something else. What is that something else, and why is scanning stupid?
Let's go. Okay, so they are not actually
is like
looking
David
at
Fletcher going to come and murder us? Is David Fletcher going to come and murder us, or
Probably.
no?
I'm gonna get
Okay,
so
that's
many
cool.
haters for this, but I don't care. Let's go.
I want it. Let's go. You're the right person for haters, dude.
I'm used to it. I can handle it.
Let's go.
Here's the thing. I've been in chiropractic my entire adult life. Okay, I was hired as a CA when I was 18 years old. It was my first like real job. And then I went to chiropractic school from there. I have used all types of scanners before. When I was a CA, when I was in school, I thought scanning was like the latest, greatest thing. I think it's a great tool, but it's only one tool. And there are way too many chiropractors, especially pediatric chiropractors, who rely on it to determine care plans, to look at outcomes, to look at the state of a child's nervous system. But there is so much more to it. There is so much more to looking at a child's brain, to looking at how they're developing. Are they staying on track? And the first year of life is particularly important for that because we know if they don't hit certain things that first year, it is going to mess them up for life. We have to be able to look at the brain. We have to know more. We have to dig deeper. We have to be able to assess them and be able to show it and communicate it to parents. So that's what we're doing in my workshop.
All right. I want to compartmentalize and break this down. All right. So if you're scanning, you're retarded out there. No, I'm joking. We're just joking out there. It's one part.
It's one piece.
Okay. So, all right, Dr. Stephanie, I'm showing up for your workshop. Then what am I going to learn to do otherwise?
Okay. So here's what you're going to learn. You are going to learn phases of how the brain develops, how it should develop, what we should see in the first year of life. So we're going to start with what's normal with brain development. Then we're going to go through the things that many, many children will experience that are going to lead to subluxation and alter the trajectory of their development. And then as chiropractors...
We're going to keep...
Yeah.
Hold on. I hold that thought, but what are the many things that are like... Aren't kids just fucking perfect innately and they're just going to bounce back and be adaptable? What are you cracking up at this? Why?
So yes, all kids are perfect. They are wonderful and perfect and born in the eyes of God. Okay. I do truly believe that. However, we know that stress in the womb.
How are we fucking them up besides like Epstein Island, obviously?
Right. Right. Obviously there's that
laugh
one.
about that. Please forgive me, God. Please. We try to have fun sometimes in this. How are parents fucking them up and how are we not communicating that as chiropractors to them?
Biggest things are,
I'm really curious about.
Yep. Birth stress, containers, not practicing attachment parenting and tending to our kids, and vaccines.
Yeah.
Toxins, for sure. All of these things are going to alter their brain development, contribute to subluxation patterns. And if you don't have the awareness of how to assess for these things, you're missing the mark. You're behind. You're behind. You're a lame-ass pediatric chiropractor.
Okay. Lame-ass pediatric chiropractor. Okay. Now I got her going. Okay. Give me your top. It could be a listicle here. I don't know what number we're going to end at, but what are the things that make you a lame-ass pediatric chiropractor?
Oof. Okay.
See, I knew I'd get you going, dude.
Super lame is if you don't train. So here's what really pisses me off is like when people graduate chiropractic school and they're like, I want to be a family chiropractor. I want to see peds in pregnancy. And then they like don't actually take technique seminars. They don't actually understand the brain and brain development and neurology. And they just like think that they're going to scan and learn how to, sell a care plan and be a great pediatric chiropractor. Well, I'm sorry. I see a lot of those kids who are fucked up from other pediatric chiropractic offices and they're not doing well. So we have to do better. And, I've had a few people say, oh, I want to do your course, but I can't afford it. Well, then you probably suck. You probably are going to suck at being a pediatric chiropractor. You want to go get some discount courses, you're going to be a discount chiropractor. How do you think people are going to pay for your care? How do you think that you are going to level up and be the best provider possible? I've literally dropped like 20 grand just this year so far on training for myself and my team. Like you have to be willing to invest in yourself so that you can be the best, so that you can know the most, and you will be the place where people want to come to bring their kids and you know what you're talking about. And you know how to care for them. You know how to change their brain. You know how to change their life.
Ooh. What else makes you lame pediatric chiropractor if we can keep going?
We keep
So
going.
no
Let's see what
training. You
else.
don't get trained. You don't get
No
trained.
training.
Um,
You rely on one tool, one trick pony of like just scanning and that determines your care plans. Like that's so lame. That's so lame. Are you actually looking at the child? No. Do you
Now I
actually
want to
know how
get
to?
a controversial hot. I want to get a controversial hot take with you because I actually got to listen. I wasn't fucked up at last close for Cairo, and I heard there was a couple pediatric chiropractors there. Shout out Seth Pearl. Um,
No.
and they were talking about the difference is like you don't want to scare the parent away and have them run
Sure.
the kid to a um to the hospital or to their pediatrician or something like that, right?
Sure.
Like
Sure.
hot button stuff like that Dan teaches in Close for Cairo. Shout out
Yeah.
Dan.
Shout out, man. I love.
And
See.
what is your take on I mean, I'm going to call it giving the truth
Yeah.
versus holding back, I guess.
Okay. Here's what I like to say all the time. I say this to my office hours members, a group of docs that I mentor. Stop lying to people. Stop lying to parents. Stop lying to them. You know what it's going to take to get their baby better. Yeah, it is scary. It is scary, the state of their brain and where it's going to be in 6 months, a year, 5 years. That's scary. You can sell them on hope. And that's why I love Close for Cairo because Close for Cairo actually really gave me a lot of confidence in communicating this with my families that I take care of because it is serious. You know the long-term effects that long-standing chronic subluxation will have for these children. You know what is going to happen to their brains. Don't lie to them. Don't sugarcoat it. Don't say, it's fine, they're doing great. We're just going to optimize things a little bit. No. I know that if your kid has torticollis and plagiocephaly, this is going to affect their ability to read when they're 6. This is going to affect their ability to have hand-eye coordination. They're going to be clumsier. They're more likely to break a bone. This is affecting their entire brain. They can't read and track with their eyes. How is that going to affect their life? Their whole state of their brain is dysregulated. You know what's going to happen to them later. Don't lie to them. Don't be mean to babies and don't lie. Those are my rules.
Dude, those are t-shirts, dude.
Those are t-shirts.
Those are t-shirts. Hey, Foundations Intensive 1-day virtual infant adjusting seminar. You can head over to drstephlibs.com. Click on Foundation Virtual Seminar. Sign up. She's still got the early bird going on until you can sneak it in there. They should be off.
If you're
you
lucky,
sneak it in there. Now, listen. I got one more question for you because you like boobies.
I do.
Lactation issues with babies and the mom. I, as a marketer and greedy capitalist pig, I get excited because my theory is you get a BOGO. You get the mom and the baby.
Right.
Am I correct with that? Okay.
Yeah. They are a dyad. So that's the other thing too, is like a lot of pediatric chiropractors will just see baby or maybe just moms coming in postpartum. Like they are a dyad. They are a connected unit. They are synced up on so many energetic levels, spiritual levels. Like you really can't see one without the other. Really, they should both be getting in. So that's a big way I run my practice is getting whole families in together, I think is incredibly important. But yeah, it is a whole synchronous thing. And so that's the other piece that I bring to this course is because I'm also an IBCLC, I have a lot of training in lactation and breastfeeding. And a lot of people see breastfeeding challenges as like it's just a latch problem or it's a mechanical, issue, tongue tie, something like that. Breastfeeding is a neurological event. It takes a lot of coordination of the brain. If mom is subluxated, if baby's subluxated, they're going to have a harder time with it. We have to get them to sync up and be in harmony for them to do it with more ease and more grace. And the other piece of it is I see a lot of issues that come into my practice that are like colic, feeding issues, whatever, and they're actually attachment parenting issues. They're actually parents not tending to their kids like they should. So that's another piece that we really have to bring in is like how to actually give parents the confidence to stay connected to their babies once they leave my office.
Beautiful. Hey, what is your one tip before we go? You guys, I want to get one tip from Steph on working with lactation consultants because I think she's probably got an edge there. But you guys head over to drstephlibs.com, Foundations virtual seminar. It's coming up March 21st. It's full day, 9 to 4, case-based, hands-on demos, all for you guys there live. No brainer. What
Right. And
is one of your best? What's that, dude?
a year-long access after. So if they
Jeez,
can't make it
dude, we're not
for a year.
shame on me for not value stacking as this a whole. And how much is that worth?
Gosh, I mean, pricing the whole thing, it's probably worth $5,000 to $8,000 for all of it. The other thing I'm throwing in is my vaccine workshop that I've always said I will never, ever, ever put this online. I'm giving it to Foundations docs. My day 1, day 2 actual real life videos, I'm throwing that in there. There's a ton of
Wow, dude.
pre-recorded stuff. I have a pre-recorded video on birth interventions and how that affects breastfeeding, which you need to know before taking this course. So there is so much stacked into this that I'm like throwing it all out there. Like this is my master class work culmination of,
This is the culmination of your life's work.
yeah.
This is all right. On that note, I love that we used to do a couple years in a community now not to be named. Well, you could call it broke dick club out there for people that
Okay.
understand that. We used to have a program called we called it $1 billion mission. Everyone knocks it now, but all you motherfuckers did it. Gave away free neck pillows and then
Yeah.
bitched at us later on. I I love this play of hooking up with lactation consultants who sell lactation supplements or lactation cookies and giving away the cookies.
Oh,
But I
yeah.
want to get what is your best tip for working with lactation consultants?
Okay. Love this because I have a few who come to my office every single week for our breastfeeding group and they are fucking badass. So my tip is one, you have to find the good ones. You have to find the good ones who truly know what they're doing, truly have a holistic lens on it, and then you have to pour into them. So here's my trick is I found really 3 that are like absolutely incredible, years and years of experience, and I have done my best to help build their practice. So I have them come in every week. They help with our breastfeeding support group every single Monday morning. They are our first go-to referrals. If I can fill their schedule, they're going to trust me more. So that's first thing. Second is once I gained their trust and we gained this rapport, then I would teach them about chiropractic. They would see us adjusting babies right after our breastfeeding group. And so they're saying, what are you doing with this baby? What are you finding? Now we're going to latch the baby on after they've been adjusted. Oh, it's 1,000,000 times better. So now those lactation consultants are now seeing the power of chiropractic for babies and how essential it is. And now we are their first referrals. So it's like you have to find the good ones and pour into them. You have to pour into them.
Dr. Steph Libs, drstephLibs.com. Get to the 1-day virtual infant adjusting seminar. I got a special treat for you tomorrow, Steph, because we're going to jam again, but it's not going to be with me. You're going to be jamming with my wife because I had an idea that I wanted to put out there was what would it be like if a expert adjusting technique guru sold a mom who's got kids on why chiropractors need to be trained for better adjusting. And I wanted you guys to have this conversation tomorrow. So special treat for you, especially for all you weirdos who are like always like, "Where's your wife?" like I put her in a
it puts up with you. Oh, she's got
Yeah.
real. She's got to be.
Austin Austin Cohen met her the first time he walked up. He goes, how do you do this? Like, like, so you guys are gonna have an awesome jam session. We're gonna be live tomorrow at 2:30 Eastern. Again, guys, head over to drstephlibs.com, get your 1-day virtual infinite adjusting seminar game on, and we'll keep rocking and rolling because, dude, there's nothing better than helping more kids out there be the brightest, boldest, and most magical that they can be.
That's right.
Thanks, dude.
Yeah.
Bye, guys. Bye.
Bye, everyone.